Welcome, everyone, to this very special edition of WWE Now. Matt Camp and Ryan Popola. And we want to tell you that WWE Now is delivered by Papa John's. Use code WWE at checkout for 25% off regularly priced items. And it's a special edition of WWE Now ahead of tonight's Raw 30. And what better way to get ready than the Mount Rushmores of Monday Night Raw? And we say that plural because Ryan and I will each be giving you our Mount Rushmores. Let's put 5 minutes on the clock. We'll be each giving you 4 names each, but Ryan, I know we both agree with this first name.
Yeah, Matt, these will be in no particular order, but one name I think everyone thinks of when it comes to the Red Brand is Stone Cold Steve Austin, whether it be beer trucks, cement trucks, we've talked about Zambonis, and then just so many classic moments from, throwing championships into the river to even going as far to moments that didn't necessarily involve him helping Mankind become WWE champion, facing off with Mike Tyson. I could literally do 5 minutes on the Stone Cold Raw connection of it all. First name off my list.
And of course, after his in-ring career was over, we saw him as an authority figure. Sheriff Stone Cold riding the 4x4. Still a lot of stunners that were handed out, and when you hear that glass break at any time, you know Stone Cold is going to hit the scene.
What? Uh-oh! Oh my God! The Texas Rattlesnake!
So we each agree on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Who else do you have, Ryan?
Kind of piggyback off Stone Cold. Again, no particular order, but that Stone Cold energy was pretty singular. But energy was always there when it came to John Cena, and that energy is always constant when you think of moments like the 2005 draft, which totally shook the WWE Universe on its head.
What the hell?
But then there's also so many iconic Cena matches. For example, Cena versus Shawn Michaels, over 50 minutes in England, right after WrestleMania, an iconic classic. So many moments. Cena has to be on my list.
Absolutely, Cena being on that list makes a lot of sense. You mentioned Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels was on episode 1 of Monday Night Raw, defending his Intercontinental Championship against Max Moon. He is on my list. I think of workhorses of Monday Night Raw there from the beginning. And that first act of Shawn Michaels' career, which a few years later would, of course, take him to D-Generation X. And then in his eventual exit from Monday Night Raw, he would be an authority figure as well, but would come back to Monday Night Raw as an in-ring competitor in a great rivalry with, of course, Triple H, and then a whole new generation of superstars that Shawn was able to further his Hall of Fame career with all the way to the end when he had that special night after WrestleMania 26 following his career match with The Undertaker. Another name for you, Ryan.
Talk about acts in a different capacity, but kind of the same idea. I think about Becky Lynch, who is on my list. She's on my Mount Rushmore. Her debut from NXT was on Monday Night Raw. The origins of the man started on Monday Night Raw, and all of that to the lead up to WrestleMania 35, which she won the first women's main event in WrestleMania history. So much of that was central to Monday Night Raw. And then even everything she's just done in the last several months with Bayley, which will genuinely culminate tonight in a steel cage match on Raw 30.
I think you tell us how much someone means to Monday Night Raw when their absence is felt, as it was for Becky Lynch. It's been great to have her back, and we'll see what she does tonight against Bayley inside a solid steel cage. Now, let's give you another name here. I think of longevity. I think of a legacy that is still being written, and I use that word specifically because I'm talking about the Viper, Randy Orton.
You gotta be kidding me! Oh, did he do it? Did he get it? Oh my God! He caught him in an RKO in midair!
Started his career over on SmackDown, came over to Monday Night Raw. We know about RNN. We got those updates. Would, of course, lead into Evolution, where he really took off and got to those main events. World Championship, would go out on his own, but then, of course, would have legacy behind him. Diabolical at times, of course. That is what the Viper is, a legend killer, but someone who continues to carve his legacy out till this very day as he continues to chase the elusive 16 World Championships.
In so many ways, you can't talk about Randy Orton without talking about a man he once battled through a house with on Monday Night Raw. That, of course, the cerebral assassin, Triple H. And what's interesting about Triple H on a Mount Rushmore of Raw is his DX run alone could qualify him to be on a Mount Rushmore of Monday Night Raw. But then you think about everything he did leading the charge in the early 2000s on the Red Brand, all the way into the mid-2000s, and then and so much of what he's done, even since hanging up the boots, Triple H is on my Mount Rushmore.
Hey, an authority figure both in and out of the ring. I want to give one more name. You talk about evolution. About the evolution of Trish Stratus, starting her career not in the ring, but outside the ring alongside Test and Albert. And we saw how that would evolve into becoming an outstanding in-ring performer, a multiple-time champion, a Hall of Famer, had the first ever all-female main event alongside Lita. And that is a legacy that continues to live on to this day. You think of how many superstars she has inspired and continues to do so. Trish Stratus, a Hall of Famer, on my Mount Rushmore. Those are our Mount Rushmores. Let's take a look at them right now. Go ahead, Ryan.
One more time for me. It was Stone Cold Steve Austin, John Cena, Becky Lynch, and Triple H.
I also had Stone Cold Steve Austin, the Heartbreak Kid Shawn Michaels, Randy Orton, and Trish Stratus. Now, we mentioned a lot of names that didn't make our personal Mount Rushmores. It's certainly not personal. Who is on your Mount Rushmore of Monday Night Raw? Let us know. It's a great way to get ready for tonight's Raw 30. Just a reminder, WWE Now is delivered by Papa John's.